Hello everyone, and welcome to some more horrific news. Alright, we've got an update on Luc Besson's Dracula movie. I remember that's been mentioned ages ago and I never heard anything since, so let's take a look and see what's happening. First image of Caleb Landry Jones and Luc Besson's Dracula. Luc Besson is currently shooting an adaptation of Dracula. The film will reunite the filmmaker with his Dogman star Caleb Landry Jones, and Christoph Waltz is also part of the cast. The first image has been unveiled via Deadline. Besson, who is also writing and producing Dracula, and which is being described as a big budgeted film, recently invited Deadline to the set. He spoke with them about the film, his career, and how Landry Jones is turning into his muse. They're already working on another film. Besson has framed Bram Stoker's classic novel as a love story, following Dracula as he connects with a woman in Belle Epic, Paris, who resembles his beloved wife Elisabetta, who died in mid-15th century Transylvania. It's a totally romantic approach. Besson says of his adaptation, there's a romantic side in Bram Stoker's book that hasn't been explored that much, says Besson. It's a love story about a man who waits for 400 years for the reincarnation of his wife. That's the true heart of the story, waiting an eternity for the return of love, says Besson, leaving it open on whether the woman that Dracula meets is a reincarnation or not. What I found most amusing is Besson admitting that he recently met Chinese President Xi Jinping and stated that the Chinese leader was visibly lighting up as he met him at a banquet in May. It turns out that Xi is a major fan of Besson, telling the filmmaker that he's seen all of your films. Besson, who is 64, has been embroiled in the Me Too controversies in the last few years, but was exonerated in court twice, including in June 2023 where he's cleared of all charges, following a ruling by the Court of Cassation, the highest judicial court in France. Besson is known for a successful streak of 80s and 90s films such as The Big Blue, The Femme Nikita, Leo and the Professional, and The Fifth Element. He also wrote 2008's highly influential Taken, which kickstarted a slew of one-man killing machine rip-offs such as John Wick, The Equalizer, and Nobody. Besson is coming off Dogman, also starring Landry Jones, and which premiered in competition at last year's Venice Film Festival. Alright, there you go, that is that. That's a bit of a loaded statement there. Like, let's be honest, they're action movies, they're not really going to be anything spectacular. The Equalizer was a remake of a TV show. Nobody was a comedy. John Wick was meant to be like a one and done random movie, but it obviously spawned into a franchise. I don't know, this guy seems a bit... This journalist seems, I don't know what he's trying to say here. What was he writing back up here? Yeah, that's strange. I was struggling with that, but he told the filmmaker that he'd seen all of his films. Why is he like quoting part of a sentence? Like, I don't know. Strange article, but another reinterpretation of Dracula. I think this is aimed at all the goth kids. Oh, it's true love. Like, Dracula is an inhuman monster. He was cursed, and it wasn't love, it was obsession. You know, we've explored this. I don't know. Is this part of this silly make the hero the anti-hero, the misunderstood style? I'm not feeling it. Like, I'm not really seeing this as anything out of the box or ordinary. Do we really need another Dracula film like this? I don't know. Anyway, I'm not overly excited about it. I remember hearing about it ages ago. I just thought it was interesting that it popped up again. But there you go. Let me know what you think. And until next time, keep updated with the channel, do the typey clicky things, and remember to keep it creepy, keep it horrific.